Hi everyone. So in today's class, we're going to do a full moon class. So the difference is we do full moon salutations, and it's normally kind of more yin, more calm, because when there's a full moon, we tend to be a little bit more frustrated, a little bit more sensitive. So it's kind of to balance out those emotions. So we have a nice calming class. Now I'm gonna use a bolster, but you can also do it without a bolster. I'm gonna give both options. Maybe you have some kind of pillow that's this shape in your house, or any kind of pillow that you can use during the class. And then if you have anything that can help you calm down, like essential oils like lavender, or I'm gonna use wild orange. So it's just like a roll-on wild orange. Yeah, kind of anything that will help you calm down, any incense or diffuser, or just a nice calm space with a candle on. So I invite you to do all that before today's practice. Okay, so let's start with the practice. We're going to start today in Balasana, or in child's pose. So I want you to open your knees and bring your toes together. And then from here, we're just going to lie down. So remember, option, you can do it without a bolster, without a pillow, or you can also do it with a pillow. And we're going to bring the bolster in between both legs. Okay, and then we just lie down and relax. Relax the hands. Maybe you have the forehead on the mat. Or maybe you're on a pillow or a bolster. Just feel the hips relaxing, opening. Feel the weight of the body coming down towards the mat. And I want you to just take a moment to observe how you are, how you're feeling. Observe the emotions, the sensations. Observe how your body feels in this posture. Just feel how the longer you're here, the more the body relaxes. Just let gravity bring the body down. And slowly start to let go of any thought that's not being here in the present moment. Just gently, politely let it go. And come back. Come back to focusing on yourself. Maybe you can take your awareness towards your breathing. See how you're breathing in this posture. What movements is your body making? Are you breathing through the nose or through the mouth? Are you breathing deep from the stomach or shallow from the chest? without wanting to change anything, just accepting exactly how we are. Great. Now from here, we're going to start to round up the spine, relax the head, round up really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders. Gaze forward. We're going to remove the bolster if you have a pillow. And from here, place the knees together. Sit on our heels. You can place the hands on the knees for a second. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders. Great. And then from here, place the right hand on the chest and the left hand on the stomach. And I want you to start to feel how you're breathing. So just focus on your breathing again. Are you breathing from the stomach? Is the left hand lifting? Is the right hand lifting? Just feel the movements. Great. And slowly start to take control. I want you to start to breathe deep from the pelvic floor, activating the pelvic floor all the way up. Feel how that left hand starts to lift from the stomach, the ribs start to open, and then the right hand starts to lift. And as you exhale, right hand comes down, the ribs come in, the belly comes down or softens, and then the pelvic floor gets softer. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Through the nose, activate the throat, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Great. Keep that rhythm. Now we want to keep the breathing continuous. So inhale, you can imagine like a circle. So imagine you're inhaling, coming all the way up, say the left of the circle, coming all the way up to the top, and as you exhale, you come all the way forward, or the right side of the circle, all the way down, all the way down. Great. And it's at the same pace throughout the whole circle. You're inhaling, coming all the way up, really slowly, with control, continuous. You reach the top, and then you exhale all the way back down, really slowly reaching the bottom. Great, one more time. Inhale all the way up, reach the top, exhale all the way forward or all the way to the right. Great. So we want to imagine the inhale like a mirror to the exhale. So they're exactly the same length, and yeah, exactly the same rhythm. Okay, so it's always continuous breathing. Okay, so we're going to try and keep that rhythm, keep that deep breathing throughout the whole class. It's really important, and it's really important to breathe through the nose, okay, to keep that activation in the practice. Okay, so from here we're going to place the hands on the knees again. Maybe close your eyes for a second, continue with that deep breathing. So when there's a full moon, we make the most of letting go of everything that we don't need anymore, everything that doesn't serve us anymore. So for today's intention, I want you to visualize, imagine something that you don't need anymore, something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you can let go now. So think of something that you can let go of, that the energy of the full moon can take with it, leaving you more space, leaving you space for new things. Now keep that intention with you during today's practice. And keep that deep breathing. And from here, we're just going to come into tabletop. So you're going to place the hands in front of you underneath the shoulders, and we're going to open the knees hip width apart. Knees underneath the hips. And from here, we're going to start with our cat and cow. So as you inhale, you're going to drop the belly button, lift the chest, gaze forward. As you exhale, you're going to push against the mat, round the spine, and separate shoulder blades. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round the spine. And really feel the movements in your body. Feel the hips, feel the spine, feel the shoulders, feel the wrists. And I really want you to go at your own rhythm. Remember, it's your practice. So if you want to go slower or faster than I'm going, that's absolutely fine. Great. Now from here, we're going to come back to neutral position, to tabletop. And I want you to inhale and lift the left hand all the way up to the sky, opening the chest, gaze up. Breathe here for a second. As you exhale, you're going to thread that left hand through the right arm, placing the top of the hand on the ground and placing the head on the mat. Great. Now you can either stay here, or maybe you can extend that right arm all the way forward. I want you to push with that arm and rotate the chest. You can stay here, or maybe if you want to go a little bit further, you can extend that right leg all the way back and really open up the chest and gaze up and hold for 5, 4, breathe deep, 3, 2, 1. Great. As you exhale, come down with control. Place the knee down, place the right hand down, and come back to your tabletop. Now let's do the opposite side. So as you inhale, lift the right arm all the way up to the sky, open the chest, gaze up, breathe deep, activate pelvic floor, activate stomach. As you exhale, thread that right hand through the left arm, placing the top of the hand on the ground and placing the head on the mat. Great. From here, option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you can extend that left arm all the way forward. And last option, you can extend the left leg all the way back, placing the toes on the mat. And then open the chest, rotate and gaze up and hold for 5. Breathe. 4. 3. 2. 1. Great. As you exhale, come down with control. Place that knee down. Place the hand on the mat. Come back to your tabletop. Great. Activate mandas, the pelvic floor, the stomach. Knees are hip width apart. And from here, we're going to take a step forward with the hands. And we're going to do big circles with the upper body. So we're going to come all the way to the left. As you inhale, I want you to drop the hips, lift the chest through the shoulders. And as you exhale, come all the way to the right, and then hips to heels. One big circle. Inhale, open up. Exhale all the way back. At your own rhythm. Inhale. And exhale. Again, feeling the body. Let's go to the opposite side. Feel the body. Feel the hips. Feel the knees. The shoulders opening. The chest. Great. The way our body talks to us is through feeling. So really try to listen, connect. Use your breathing to connect the mind and the body. Great. And then from here, we're going to come all the way back. Place the toes together, hips to heels. Place the forehead on the mat and then bring the arms all the way back into Balasana or Child's Pose. Relax the shoulders, feel the weight of the body coming down towards the mat. Feel the hips opening. Great. From here, we're going to round up the spine, really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. We're going to bring the knees together again, and then I want you to drop the hip to one side, so maybe to the right side. And we're going to extend the left arm. So you're going to extend the arm that's on the side where the feet are, onto the floor. And as you inhale, the opposite arm, so for me it's the right, comes over the head, and you gaze under that right arm. So you're extending all the right side of the body here. So we're leaning towards where the feet are, and we're gazing under that right arm. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. From here, release. Bring that right hand down. Bring the hip all the way to the opposite side. Extend the arm towards where the feet are onto the ground. And as you inhale, opposite arm comes over the head. And you gaze under that left arm this time. And hold. You can flex the elbow if you need to, just to open up a little bit wider and rotate the chest. 5. Breathe deep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. As you exhale, bring that left hand down, come back onto the heels. We're going to come back to tabletop. And from here, we're going to bring the toes in. Great. Now I want you to bring the hips all the way to the heels. And then I want you to round the spine. As you inhale, you come all the way forward, shoulders past the wrists. And as you exhale, drop the belly button, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale, round up, come all the way forward, shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, drop the belly button, lift the chest, all the way back. 2 more, at your own rhythm. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Great, from here, stay back. Lift the hips all the way up to the sky, come to your downward facing dog. Ground the hands, flex the knees, and really try and connect chest to thighs, lifting the hips as much as you can, lengthen the spine. Separate shoulders from the ears, relax your head, your neck, no tension in the neck or the head. Now I want you to feel free here to do any movement that your body's asking for. Maybe you want to pedal out the heels. Maybe you want to bring the heels from side to side. It's totally up to you. Maybe forwards and backwards. Just find what your body needs right now. Great. Now in the next inhale, we're going to bring the right leg all the way up to the sky. We're going to flex that right knee, bring the heel to the opposite glute, open the hip, project that knee all the way up to the sky and gaze under the right arm and hold. Make sure your fingers are really grounded, that left foot is grounded and you open the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, square the hips, extend the leg. And then come all the way forward into plank, placing that right foot in between the hands. Bring that left knee down. And as you inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. And Dhanayasana, gaze up. Relax the shoulders. Breathe deep, activate the pelvic floor. Great, from here, interlace the fingers, reach the arms all the way back behind the ears, project the chest all the way up to the sky, and breathe. Great, lift back forward, and from here we're going to bring the hips all the way back, extending that front leg, peeling the foot off the mat, activating the foot, and then bring the arms all the way back. So you're forward folding from the hip, opening the chest, projecting forward. Let's do it a few times. Bring the foot down, bring the hips down, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, come all the way back, peeling that foot off the mat, activate the foot, open the chest. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Stay here, so really lengthen the spine. From here, we're going to place the hands on the mat. I want you to bring that chin down, and we're going to sit onto the heel. So we're going to come all the way back and sit on the heel. Great. From here, push against the mat, inhale, create space, open up. As you exhale, forward fold onto the right leg. Maybe bring the hands a little bit further out. Great. Find your limit without pain. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Come all the way forward. Place that right foot down in front of you. Bring the hands forward. Bring that left knee up. Come into plank. Great. And then from here, we're going to lift back into downward facing dog. So lift the hips. Great. Bring the feet a little bit further forward. Come back to downward facing dog. Again, feel free here to pedal out. And we're going to take a few deep breaths. So we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Great, releasing all that stress from the hips, letting it go, we don't need it anymore. And from here, in the next inhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. Flex the knee, heel to opposite glute, and gaze under the left arm this time. Really opening the hip, projecting the knee all the way up to the sky, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, square the hips, extend that leg, and then come all the way forward into plank, placing the left foot in between the hands. Great. From here, bring that right knee down, and as you inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky, relax the shoulders, and Anandasana. Great. From here, interlace the fingers. Bring the arms back, open the chest, arms are behind the ears, breathe. Exhale, come forward. From here, we're going to bring the hip all the way back, bring the arms back, extend the front leg, peel the foot off the mat. That's it, peel the foot off the mat and project the chest forward, activate the foot. Inhale, come all the way back forward, drop the hips and lift the arms. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale. And exhale. Great, stay here for a second. From here, place the hands on the mat, bring that right shin down, and let's come all the way back onto the heel. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Lift the chest, come forward. Place the hands in front of you. Bring the right toes in. Lift that right knee, come into plank. And then from here, push back, downwards facing dog. Let's take them deep breaths again. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Great. Now, from here, we're going to walk all the way back with our hands, taking our hands towards our feet, really slowly, step by step, coming all the way back. Flex the knees if you need to. Bring the feet hip width apart. Flex the knees and forward fold, projecting the top of the head all the way to the mat, connecting chest to thighs and relaxing all the upper body. Imagine yourself like a rag doll and imagine that your head is really heavy. It's really coming towards the mat. Make sure your toes are open and grounded. And then from here, your spine is really lengthening. You're separating your vertebrae. Remember, the main focus in yoga is always the spine. So you really want to focus on lengthening the spine. Relax the head. Great. From here, let's grab opposite elbows. And let's balance really slowly from side to side. Breathe. Great. Come back to center, release the arms, the head, flex the knees and round up really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Coming all the way up to mountain pose, Tadasana. As you inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, Samasthiti, hands to chest. And breathe. Great. Now from here, make sure your feet are hip width apart again. Open the toes. You're grounding the feet, kind of grabbing the mat. And then from here, I want you to grab opposite elbows and bring the arms over your head. So try and relax the shoulders when you're here. You're going to open your feet a little bit wider if you want to. What we're going to do is we're going to do big circles with all the upper body. So I want you to flex the knees, okay? Micro flex the knees. We're going to inhale, create space. As you exhale, lean towards the right, come all the way to the right, and then come all the way down, forward folding. As you exhale, and then inhale all the way to the left and come all the way up. Let's do the opposite side. Inhale, create space. Exhale all the way to the left. All the way down. Inhale all the way up. Great. Exhale all the way to the right. All the way down. Inhale up. Let's do it one more time, each side. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Great. From here, extend the arms all the way up. Palms are looking towards each other. And as you inhale, lift the heels, gaze forward at one point. Relax the mind, focus on your breathing, and hold here for a second, and breathe. As you exhale, bring the heels down really slowly. Open the arms, bring the feet hip width apart, flex the knees, start to bring the hips parallel to the mat, and then touch the mat with your fingertips. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky in seating pose, Utkatasana, relax the shoulders. And push against the mat, Samasthiti, hands to chest. Great. From here, inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And then you're going to bring the toes outward, so the heels are looking in, so kind of at the end of the mat. The toes are at the ends of the mat. Arms are up, and as you exhale, you're going to bring the hips all the way down into Malasana, hands to chest. Great. Now, if the heels are up, so if you're here, you can always place something underneath the heels, maybe a block or even like a blanket or the bolster. Let's say the bolster might be a little bit high, but you place something here underneath the heels, okay? Or you can even sit on something, so you could even be here. Okay, maybe you sat on a bolster, on a block, whatever. And then you push the hands against each other and you push the elbows against the knees. Great. So we're in Balasana. What I really want you to do here is lengthen the spine. Remember, the main focus is always the spine. Relax the shoulders. Find that grounding in the feet. Feel the weight of the body coming down towards the mat. Refocus on your breathing, on your intention for today. Great. Now from here, I want you to place the hands on the mat in front of you, and you're just going to forward fold, bringing the hands forward and relaxing the head. So it's more of a yin posture here. Relaxing all the upper body. Breathe. Great. Now from here, come back up. And we're going to lift the left heel. So you're lifting the left heel and then bringing your weight or bringing your body towards that heel. And then do the opposite side. So you lift the right heel and you bring the weight of the body and the hip towards the right. Do it a few times and at your own rhythm. Breathe. Great. From here, come back to center. You're going to lift the arms, extend the arms. Make sure your spine is lengthened. The arms are covering the ears. And then from here, push against the mat, come all the way up. And Samasthiti, feet hip width apart, hands to the chest. Great. Now from here, we're going to turn around. So we're turning around towards the right. So I am on the right side. It might be different for you how you see me, but I am on the right side of the mat and I'm long ways. So I have all the mat here on the left. Okay. So I want you to place the feet hip width apart. Again, like in Tadasana, like in mountain pose. And we're going to start with our moon salutations. Okay, so moon salutation, we start on the right side of the mat. We end up on the left, that would be half of the moon salutation. And then to come back to the right, that would be the full moon salutation. So the first time we're going to do it slowly, and then we'll try and do it each movement per breath, okay, which is how it's supposed to be. It's a vinyasa. It's got to be flowing. Okay, so we're going to ground the feet, open the toes. As you inhale, you're going to lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Gaze up, gaze towards your fingers, relax the shoulders, maybe interlace the fingers here. Inhale, create space. As you exhale, we're going to lean to the left, so to the inside of the mat. Try and leave the hips where they are, we're just leaning the upper body. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale all the way to the right. Inhale back to center and bring the left knee all the way to the chest. Great, remember we're doing it a little bit slower than normal. From here, we're going to take a big step all the way to the left, so coming to the inside of the mat, all the way to the left, and you're going to come into goddess pose. So you bring the heels in and the toes out. And as you exhale, you bring the hips down and open the arms in cactus, flexing the elbows. Opening the chest, relax the shoulders. Breathe, feel the hips, feel like a goddess here. Find that grounding with the feet. Breathe, activate the pelvic floor, activate the abdominals. Now from here, extend the legs. We're going to bring the right foot in 45 degrees and the left foot out. Extend the arms. Palms are looking down. We're going to do triangle pose. So I want to bring that right hip all the way back, reach forward towards that left hand, and then bring that left hand inside of the left foot, open the right arm, open the chest, rotate the chest, and gaze up. So remember, we can use a block here if you need one. You can use a block here on the left side of the foot. But the idea in a sun salutation or in a moon salutation is to do it quite quickly, and each movement has its breath. So we're going to do, now we're doing it a little bit slower, but the idea is to do it a little bit quicker. Breathe, reach up. Imagine someone pulling you up from the sky. As you inhale, come all the way up using both legs. Place the hands on the hips. Rotate the chest, bring the chest towards that left leg. As you inhale, create some space. As you exhale, forward fold from the hips, bring the chest all the way forward. You can stay here, gazing at the toes, lengthening the spine, or if you can go a little bit further, maybe bring the hands down and forward fold into Barsvatanasana. And breathe. From here, inhale, lift the chest, gaze forward. As you exhale, we're going to bring that right knee down in the same posture that we did before. Lift the arms into Anjaneyasana, gaze up, relax the shoulders. Make sure the heel is underneath the knee. Great. Now from here, we're going to bring that left hip all the way to the left. We're going to do Skandasana. So you bring the toes in, bring the hips all the way to the left, and you extend the right leg and bring the toes up towards the sky. Now you might be here, that's absolutely fine. Or here with the heel up, that's fine as well. If you can come down. If you can, bring the hands to the chest. Push that elbow against the knee, open the chest and gaze over the right shoulder. Breathe. Great. Now from here, let's go to the opposite side. You can do it without hands or with hands, placing the hands down. It's up to you. Come all the way to the opposite side, extend the left leg, activate that left foot, hands push against each other, lengthen the spine, and push the elbow against the knee, open the chest, gaze over the left shoulder. Remember, you can always place the hands down, that's fine. Breathe. Great. Now from here, we're going to bring both hands towards that left knee, and you place towards the right knee, and you place the left knee on the ground and come into Anjaneyasana on the right side. Breathe, relax the shoulders, gaze up. Great. From here, place the hands on the hips, and we're going to lift up. So you're extending that back leg, lifting up, extending the front leg, and we're doing Barsvatanasana, but now on the right side. So inhale, create some space. As you exhale, forward fold, reach forward with the chest. You can either gaze at the toes, or you can place the hands down and forward fold. And breathe. Great. From here, we're going to come into triangle pose, as we did before, but now on the opposite side. So right hand in front of the right foot, maybe bring that heel in a little bit slightly, the back heel, and then lift the left arm, open the chest, rotate, gaze up, and hold, and breathe. Activate the sides of the body. You're not falling in the posture, you're really activating, opening up. Great. Now as you inhale, come all the way up, and as you exhale, come into goddess pose. So heels in, toes outwards, open the chest, cactus, flex the knees, flex the elbows, open, relax the shoulders, breathe. Great. And now on a big inhale, lift up. I'm going to take a big step towards the left side of the mat. So come all the way to the left. Exhale down. Ground the feet. Inhale, create space. And as you exhale, lean towards the right, so the inside of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale to the outside of the mat. Inhale. And exhale, Samasthiti. Great, breathe, recuperate. I want you to feel all the movements of the sun salutation in your body. Feel all the water flowing in your body. Letting go of all the emotions that we have. Really letting go of all that tension in the hips. Great. Reconnect with your breathing, reconnect with your intention for today of letting go. So as you can see, we're now on the left side of the mat, so to complete the full moon salutation, we have to go all the way back. Okay, so feet hip width apart. And you're going to inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lean to the right, so to the inside of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale, come all the way up and bring the right knee to the chest. Exhale, big step to the right and come into goddess pose, bringing the hips down, opening the arms in cactus. We're doing it a little bit quicker this time. Inhale, lift, extend the legs, extend the arms. Bring the left foot in 45 degrees. Bring that right foot out, open the arms parallel in line, palms looking down. Bring that left hip back, reach forward and come into triangle pose, Uttita Trikonasana. Lift that left hand all the way up, activate both sides of the body, open the chest. As you inhale, come all the way up, bring the hands to the hips, rotate the chest to that right leg this time. You can always take a little step outwards with the back leg. As you exhale, forward fold. Gaze towards the toes, or if you have a bit more flexibility, you can forward fold and breathe. Great, from here, inhale, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, bring that left knee all the way down. And inhale, lift the arms and Dhanayasana, gaze up, relax the shoulders. Great, inhale, come all the way to the right, so you bring that the right toes in, bringing the hip to the right, extending the left leg. Remember, you can place the hands down, or maybe you can bring them to the chest. Let's go to the opposite side, come all the way up and all the way to the left. Great, now bring both hands to the left knee. Bring that right knee down. As you inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, extend both legs, hands to hips, forward fold over the left leg. Maybe bring the hands down and breathe. From here, triangle pose, Uttita Trikonasana, left hand in front of the left foot. Reach that right arm all the way up to the sky. Really extend, activate both sides of the body. Imagine someone pulling you all the way up to the sky. Great, inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, goddess pose. Bring the heels in, toes out. Flex the elbows, relax the shoulders. In the next inhale, all the way to the right, big step, lift the arms. Exhale, lean towards the left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale. And exhale, Samasthiti. Great, close your eyes. Take a moment here just to feel the movements of the sun salutation in your body. Great, so that would be a full moon salutation. We're back onto the right side of the mat. So we did it quite slow. Again, it's normally each movement with each breath. So as you inhale, it's one movement. As you exhale, it's another movement. So we're going to try and do that now. We're going to do it one more time, the full sun salutation, a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. So again, we're starting on the right side of the mat. Ground the toes, open, lengthen, relax the shoulders. As you inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace the fingers. As you exhale, lean towards the left to the inside of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale, come back to center. Left knee to the chest. Exhale, big step to the left. And as you exhale, goddess pose, hips come down, flex the knees, flex the elbows. Inhale, lift, extend. Exhale, triangle pose, bring that right foot in, left foot out, open the arms, reach forward, hip back and come into triangle pose. Open up, open the chest. Inhale, come all the way up, hands to hips, rotate the chest towards that left foot. Exhale, forward fold from the hip. Either gaze at the toes or come all the way down. In the next inhale, flex that front knee, place the right knee on the floor and lift the arms to Anjaneyasana, gaze to the sky. Exhale, Skandasana to the left, bring the hip all the way to the left, extend the right leg. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale down. Great. From here, inhale and bring the both of the hands to the right knee. Place that left knee down and lift the arms. As you exhale, hands to hips, extend the legs, forward fold, Bajradhanasana towards the right leg. Maybe place the hands down. As you inhale, triangle pose, maybe bring the heel in, lift that left arm all the way up. In the next exhale, goddess pose, so bring the toes outwards, heels in, open the chest. In the next inhale, big step to the left, extend the arms. Exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale up. Exhale left, inhale, and exhale, Samasthiti. Breathe, recuperate. We're halfway there, let's go all the way back. Ground the feet, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale, right knee to the chest. Exhale, big step to the right and bring the hips down, heels in, open the chest, cactus. Inhale, lift, triangle pose, bring the left foot in, right foot out, come all the way down, opening the chest, gaze up. Great, come up, and as you exhale, hands to hips, rotate the chest towards the right leg and forward fold. Maybe place the hands down. In the next inhale, flex that front knee, place the left knee on the ground, lift the arms, Anjaneyasana, relax the shoulders. As you exhale, Skandasana to the right, bring the hip to the right, extend the left leg. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring both hands to the left knee, place that right knee down on the mat, inhale, lift the arms. As you exhale, hands to hips, extend the legs and forward fold to the left leg. Maybe place the hands down. As you inhale, left hand in front of the left foot and reach that right arm all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, goddess pose, heels in, toes out. Inhale, big step to the right, lift the arms. Exhale, lean towards the left. Inhale up. Exhale towards the right. Inhale. And exhale, Samasthiti. Breathe, recuperate. Again, feel the movements, feel the flowing of the moon salutation. Releasing all that bad energy that you don't need anymore. Releasing all the tension in the hips. Great. From here, release the arms. We're going to come all the way to the beginning of the mat. So we're going to step forward to the beginning of the mat and we're looking forward. So we're long ways, we have all the mat behind us. Great, we're going to do a vinyasa, kind of a sun salutation. Ground the toes. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to the sky. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze forward. As you exhale, we're going to come into plank. And from here, lift the hips, downwards facing dog. Lengthen the spine, relax the head, ground the hands, and breathe. Let's take a deep breath again. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, last one. Great. From here, look forward in between the hands and we're going to bring that right foot to the outside of the right hand. So in lizard pose. From here, we're going to bring that left knee down onto the mat and bring the right shin down. Now, you can either stay here, or if you want to go a little bit further, you can place the forearms down. You can maybe even grab the bolster or the pillow that you have, place it here, and place your forearms on the pillow. And what I want you to do is just relax here, relax the head, feel the hips opening, really reach that left leg, that back leg all the way back. So you can really feel it in the hips. Let the hips come down as much as they can go. And breathe. Right, from here, start to lift the head, remove the bolster. If you have it, place the hands on the mat. And we're going to bring that right knee back, all the way back, and we're going to come into Balasana. So open the knees, bring the toes together, hips to heels, place the forehead on the mat, and bring the arms all the way back. And breathe. Great. From here, we're going to round up the spine really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Place the hands in front of you. Bring your toes in, and as you inhale, lift the hips again, all the way up to the sky, downwards facing dog. Let's do the opposite side. Gaze between the hands and bring that left foot all the way forward to the outside of the left hand. Make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Great. From here, bring that right knee down and bring the right shin down. So again, you can either stay here, that might be enough for you today, or you can come down onto your forearms with a bolster, with a cushion, if not onto the mat, and relax the head. And breathe. Great. From here, come back up, place the hands onto the mat. Bring the knee back and come back into Balasana. Open the knees, toes together, hips to heels. Place the forehead on the mat and bring the arms all the way back and release. Great. From here, round up the spine really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Place the hands in front of you again. And come back to your downwards facing dog, placing the toes in, lift the hips towards the sky, lengthen the spine. Great, now we're going to come into pigeon pose. So in pigeon pose, what we do is we bring that right knee all the way to the right hand in front of us. Great, so you're coming here. Now, we can do this also with a bolster. So the bolster would be underneath the right thigh. So we would place it here, and we bring the knee to the front of the bolster, and you place the whole of the thigh on the bolster, including the glute, okay? Maybe you have a cushion, a long cushion, or if you don't, you can also use, so say you're here, let me show you with a block. Let's say you don't have a cushion or you don't want to use a bolster, we're here, and your hip is quite lifted. You can always place a block there or a book, whatever you have, and place it down. Just so that the hips are square. We want the hips square. We don't want to open one hip more than the other. We want the hips to be square. And we want that left leg, we want the knee to be looking down towards the mat. Great. So if that's comfortable for you, or the bolster, or without anything, it's up to you. So maybe here. Inhale, create some space. And as you exhale, forward fold. Place the forehead onto the hands. If this is too intense, you can always stay here or here. Okay, it's up to you. Listen to your body. We don't want to hurt. We don't want to hurt the body, because then we won't be able to practice, and that's not the point. We want to benefit our body. So again, really breathe into the posture. And we're really letting go here of any tension we have in the hips. So really focus on letting go with every exhale. Great. Now from here, come back up. Place the hands under the shoulders. Come back with the knee. Maybe come back into downwards facing dog. Lift the hips. Lengthen the spine. Let's do the opposite side. So left knee to the left hand. Great. Come all the way down. So we want to either use a bolster or a block, or not. Maybe you're just comfortable here. So the closer the heel is to us, the less intense. So the more intense would be to start to bring out the heel, and that the tibia is in line with the front of the mat. We don't have to do that. The heel can be here. That's absolutely fine. What we do want to do, or we have to try and make sure that we're doing, is that the hip is square. That the hip is looking down and is square. We're not opening. Okay, we're not opening the hip. We're making sure that it's square looking down. So you can either stay here, you can come into the forearms, or you can come onto the hands. And breathe, release all the tension in the left hip this time. Great, now from here, come all the way up. Now, we're going to start to rotate that right leg, bringing the foot all the way up to the sky and bringing the glutes down. So we're coming down, bringing the glutes down, rotating that leg and bringing the foot up towards the sky. We bring that left heel close to us. Great. So here again, there's options. So we want to rotate the chest towards that right leg. Inhale, create space, and as you exhale, you're going to forward fold towards the right leg. You might be here, that's fine, wherever you can get to. If you do have a bolster, you can also use a bolster and place it on top of the right leg and then reach out towards the toes. Maybe here. Okay, wherever you can get to. So, here, and breathe. Great, inhale, come back up. Let's do the opposite side. So extend the left leg, bring the right heel close to you, rotate the chest towards that left foot. You can use a bolster without a bolster, maybe here, forward folding, maybe here, or maybe you can reach the foot and come down and breathe. Right, from here, come back up. And now we're going to open both legs. We're going to open both legs to the side. Now you can always flex the knees if you need to, that's absolutely fine. You can keep the knees extended, make sure the glutes are back. And then from here, I just want you to forward fold from the hip. So maybe here, as long as you're feeling it in the hips, that's enough, okay? We want to feel, okay? The goal isn't to come all the way down to reach the floor. The goal is to feel the body. So again, you can use a bolster if you want to. Maybe there's a bolster here in front of you. Maybe you can place your forearms down, okay? Once you're at your limit, once you can feel your hips working with no pain, then relax the head. And breathe. Make sure the glutes and the feet are activated. Great, come back up. Let's release. Bring the bolster back if you have it. We're going to extend the left leg forward, activating the foot, and then bring the right foot over the left. So the whole of the foot is on the ground, and the glutes are both on the ground. Now from here, you have options. You can either just hug that leg, and then bring the right hand behind you, close to the spine, close to the sacrum. Inhale, open the chest, create some space, and as you exhale, you rotate from the spine and gaze over the right shoulder. Great, that's option one. Option two, you can bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. Option three, you can bind, okay? Option three is for more advanced, so I'm just gonna say it, I'm not gonna demonstrate it. So you're gonna inhale, open the chest. Exhale, push, rotate and gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Great, release, come back to center, extend the right leg and place the left foot over the right leg, placing the whole of the foot, the bottom of the foot on the mat. Left hand behind you, close to the sacrum, close to the spine. Option one, you can hug. Option two, the elbow. Option three, you can bind. Okay, so inhale, activate the right foot, activate that hand, open the chest, create some space, and as you exhale, push, rotate the spine and gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Great, release, come back to center. From here, we're going to bring the bottom of the feet together. Heels are quite far apart, so quite in front of us. Inhale, create space from the hip, and as you exhale, forward fold, releasing all of the body. Release the head, the shoulders, the hands, the knees. Feel how the weight of the body comes down just a little bit more with every exhale. Great, from here, round up the spine really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Great. We're going to come forward onto our knees. And now I want you to grab the mat and we're going to fold the mat twice. Okay, 2 times. And we're going to place the knees on top of the mat here, folded. Great. The knees are underneath the hips. The shins are down. We're going to bring our hands to our hips. We're going to do Ustrasana, so we're going to open the chest. From here, I want you to project the pelvis all the way forward, squeeze the glutes, so we're keeping the hips on top of the knees, and then open the chest and bring the shoulders and the elbows together as much as you can. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe you can bring the head back. And breathe. As you exhale, come all the way up, forward fold, hips to heels, place the forehead onto the hands. Great. Let's do it one more time. Now, if that was easy for you, you can go a little bit further, lifting the heels. So you do exactly the same. You project the pelvis forward, open the chest, and maybe you can grab the heels. Only if the first one was easy. From there, open the chest, shoulders back, and head back. Exhale, come up, bring the shins down, forward fold, forehead onto the hands. And breathe. Okay, so you can do that 2 or 3 times. If the first one was easy, try the second one. If the second one was easy, you can do the same again, but with the heels down. It creates a lot more space. If the first one was already hard, then just repeat the first one 2 or 3 times. Great, now from here we're going to come up, we're going to release the mat. That's it, we're going to bring the hips to one side and bring the legs all the way forward. Now, again, if you have a bolster or if you have a long pillow, we're going to place the pillow here towards the sacrum, okay? And we're going to bring the bottom of the feet together. Now, if you don't have a pillow, it's fine. Just I'll remove it and you can do it without it, okay? If you do, make sure it's close and we're going to lie backwards. If you don't, just from here, you can lie back. That's it. Relax the shoulders. Great. Open the hips, relax the knees. And just take a few deep breaths here. Great. From here, we're going to grab opposite elbows and bring the arms all the way back over the head. Relax the shoulders, feel the chest opening. Deep breathing. Great. From here, bring the arms forward. Place the feet onto the mat. You might have a bolster. If you do have a bolster, I want you to lift up. You remove the bolster, and then as you lie down, you're going to bring the bolster underneath the hips. Okay, so you're going to be here and you're going to do Viparita Karani. So you lift the legs up towards the sky. If you're without a bolster, you can do the same. So you're here and you lift the legs. That's fine. Now, it's great to do this against the wall, to put the legs against the wall. So if you want to stay there, if you want to go towards the wall and stay there for a while, feel free to do so. It's great for circulation, it's great to let the heart rest, it's great for digestion. So whenever you have time, come into this posture, extend the legs, maybe even extend the arms. It's up to you. I do prefer it with a bolster. So if you do have something you can bring underneath the hips, that's amazing. You can lift up. And maybe the arms. here, slowly bring the feet down, extend the legs, take a big stretch, release through the mouth. Again, inhale, exhale. Great, bring the arms forward. Let's do happy baby, knees to chest. Again, I'm doing this with a bolster, but you can do it without a bolster. Grab the feet on the outside, open the hips, relax the shoulders, flex the knees, project the heels to the sky. Breathe. Great, as you exhale, start to bring the feet down. If you have a bolster, lift the hips and bring the bolster underneath the knees. If you don't have a bolster, that's fine, just lie down and come into Shavasana. Now let the feet fall outwards. Maybe give yourself a hug just to separate shoulder blades. Bring the arms close to the body, palms looking towards the sky. And just take a moment to see how you're feeling after today's practice. And remember your intention for today, your intention to release, to let go, and to create more space for new things. Right, and slowly start to relax your toes. Relax your feet. Relax your heels. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your glutes. And feel all the lower body completely relaxed. Relax your stomach. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your elbows. Relax your forearms. Relax your wrists. Relax your hands. Relax your fingers. And feel all the upper body completely relaxed. Relax your throat. Relax your chin. Relax your mouth. Relax your jaw. Relax your cheeks. Relax your nose. Relax your eyes. Relax your eyelids. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. And feel all your body and all its weight just falling against the mat.